Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Sarah. Tank's already gone. Hello. 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 I need a sing song for a greeting sing song that you sing, you know. Get you singing, Jenny?
Hey? Oh,
Get you
God,
singing?
no. No. That would be scary.
Oh, remind me to I've got to get more tapas tomorrow.
I'll remind you. Hey, Sarah.
Hello, beautiful, beautiful. It's very quiet tonight. We must have worn everybody out this morning. Oh, how are you, Sarah? How was your day? Good news on the hospital appointment.
I'm not going to ask.
Very wet. Was it raining? Okay, I'll stop being silly now. I'll end up with a big ring around my lips.
I can see.
I've told Jordan we want that new piece. He's just going to tweak the Spider-Man out of it.
Nice.
Mm.
I heard there was heavy rain coming to New Zealand.
Cyclone, isn't it? It's a cyclone.
Yes.
I forgot to bring my mum back. I'll have to do that later. It's very quiet tonight.
We got 3 now.
Oh, 3. Oh, I don't mind heavy rain and wind as long as I'm inside. So, yeah. So what did you guys think of all, this morning's chat? Do you think it was a too heavy a topic for our Wip and Chat, or?
Hi, Rose.
It feels weird saying that because, you know. Look, I started off late this afternoon. I got because my tongs arrived after ordering them before I left New Zealand.
Hey, Viv.
So I curled my hair, and this is the aftermath. So it looked nice when it was first done. Oh, it's a bit messy now. Hello, my sweet niece. Ah, that's right, you'll be busy. I should have put a little warning notice up. Topic might get heavy, and I'll remember that for next time. But I do believe it was good to discuss it, and I believe it was good for people and I think it's always good for people to tell their stories because A, it's healing, and B, it can help somebody else. So
yeah, it was a good discussion.
Your hair matches your top, Jenny.
I noticed that. Unplanned.
And you're like, because I see you don't always wear your glasses, do you? No. Because I was thinking, what is different? What is different? And then I clicked. Palmy, how are you feeling, sweet
Hey,
pea?
Palmy.
I'm a bit better.
This is really weird. I'm looking at my phone and it's in real time, but it's a lag on my laptop.
Oh.
It's really weird.
You can go back.
Yeah, it was, Sarah. A very happy accident.
Hello, Fee. Nice to see you. I haven't even cut tonight, prepped, guys, because I was gulping
Hey,
down
Fee.
dinner like 5 minutes,
Yeah,
10 minutes.
blame me for that. I kept you tied up talking.
Oh, it's all right. What you doing down there? Hey? Oh, okay. Come on in. No, I'm not bending over. If you want me, you have to come up here. Come here.
So what's everyone up to tonight?
She's at my feet looking at me going, where's my turn?
So the office manager wanted attention. This is our office manager, people.
Oh, that's good news, Palmy. That's a step in the right direction.
Definitely.
I was going to say hello to everybody.
That's so not good, Sarah. Work gets in the way of having fun.
Unless you're us. But then even we have the
we work and have fun at the same time.
Yeah. This is Cola. She's our office manager. She just wants a little bit of attention because Mum's been working all day. But this is not happening all night because Mum's got to do it. Oh. Beautiful, beautiful girl. Oh. Have you had your cuddles now? Are you done?
No, she says no. I'm not done.
Is this what you want? Uh-huh. Okay. Is this what you want? Yeah. You're just holding up the works, you know that. You're lucky that they think you're cute.
She is cute.
She is cute. Oh, given half the chance she would, you watch. She likes the nails. Hey, precious girl. Right. You're so loved. Yeah. Oh.
She says, "Nut, Mum."
You're going to have to hop down soon, though. Yeah. You can't hog all the camera limelight. She'll try. Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm going to sit on your bed. And you go. On the bed. Here we go. She has a cushion, a bed under my desk where she sits. She might. I might let her just so that I don't have to give her back. You can send her down after March.
I'll sneak her out.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Yeah. Palmy, that's not a bad idea, actually. We should get a Cola cam.
Yeah. She just like literally she's sitting at my feet already. She's get on your bed. On your bed. No, on your bed. Get on your bed. Right down. Good girl. She's a camera hog. She really is. But she's a sweet camera hog. All right. You guys ready to get the show on the road?
We certainly am.
Alrighty. So I haven't even cut yet, guys. So you're going to see the whole process. I will move the lamp. Don't panic. It's just I'm really not set up today. Right. I'm sure you don't mind. Jerry has one for himself. Oh,
I was going to finish that little bit off this morning and I didn't do it.
Well, we were busy.
Yeah, we have
okay,
been.
So I'm going to show you guys getting it semi-cut. So I kind of roughly know how big my sizes are. So I just kind of go with it. And I just very gently go down. And it's not a lot of pressure. You don't need a lot of pressure. You know, always cut the line below near the bottom of that line. And once again, just gently. And I need to find what I did with my tweezers. Here we are. And just lift. Is it going to lift? Oh, it's going to be difficult. Oh no, there we go.
We might have to see about that in January if we can get a cola cam.
Yeah.
As she is our office manager, so we need to make sure she's keeping an eye on us.
Okay. No, we never know what kind of mischief she'll get up to. Boom. There you go. It's me, Kenny. Right. Oh, bring it a little bit closer now. Sort some of this stuff out of it. I'm at the end of I always feel cluttered when I get to the end of the row. And I'm normally a little bit better organized, but I'm not today. Oh, there we go. Put it back down a little bit. And a little bit. I think we're good. Hello, sweet thing.
I got out of the habit of using a light pad because I don't like how they bend up when you come to the edges.
Yeah.
But I think I might need one. I think I'm going partly blind.
Yes, magnifying lamp, just saying.
Yeah, I don't pull it in front of me. I've got it on, but I don't pull it in front of me.
Mine's like, I literally look right through mine, so. How are you, Carly?
Hey, Carly.
Oh, I've done it, Fee. Seriously, I still do it occasionally. So we're starting with the pale version of baby poo tonight, 437.
Nothing like a bit of baby poo to start the day.
I'll take baby poo over the poos I get any day. But that's a conversation for me.
Yeah, that's definitely a conversation for another time.
Yes. So all the links, guys, are in the description. Yep. So there's links to. Actually, I think Chris's link's still in there because I think I just copied and pasted from this morning. Coffee link if you want to buy us coffees there. Links to the sites are both up there. You guys can just help yourself. The code Christmas 2021 for 15% discount on both stores. And Sarah wants to know what containers you use, Jen.
Normally I actually use zip bag ones, very similar to what Rose has got, but these is just some cheap ones that I picked up. I really don't recommend them. But I couldn't be bothered pulling apart and unkitting something for these ones, so I have actually got the next lot kitted up. But they're cheap ones from a $2 shop. But they hold a fair bit. I'm just not happy because they're not all in the one place. They're all over the place. Yeah, they're very, very similar to probably a Kmart one, but I got them from the local cheap shop. I will have be putting other storage containers on the website. It's just a matter of getting time to do it. It will probably be just after Christmas into the new year.
We just don't have enough hours in the day.
No, there's not enough hours in the day, and unfortunately today I had other things going, and tomorrow I've got a very busy day too.
So while I've got Sarah here, what day do you want to come on the live, Sarah, and show off Lion's Pride?
Talk about putting her on the spot.
I know. But I'm good like that. Not Thursday. No, it won't be Thursday. Thursday is going to be a higgledy-piggledy day for me. I have 2 phone assessments for Kenzie, which one will be, I'll have to step away from the camera for a little bit, but that's okay. We're setting up her pediatrician on Thursday. And setting up her allergy testing, I believe. How about Friday? Do we got anything on Friday special books? No, we haven't.
She'll be at hospital all day.
Yes, you will. Okay. All right.
What about next Monday?
Next Monday? Yeah. She might be. So we can. I can set you up for tomorrow if you want to come on tomorrow if you're free, or we can look at next week. Yeah, we will. You let me know when you're home, and I will give you a video call, and we'll have a chat, and Jenny will be up, so we'll drag her in too. If I have to be awake late, so does she.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll be in for that. You know I'm always in for a late night video chat.
Yeah, what was last night? 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I have to make sure I'm in bed by midnight though, our time.
What is that when you turn into a pumpkin, is it?
No, I've just got to have at least 6 hours, otherwise I get those darn migraines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, we will. So everybody is good. What's everyone been up to today? We've got 8 people in watching, and I can only see 3 people in chat.
It's like all eyes are staring at us.
I know. Hopefully they're all diamond painting alongside us.
Nothing like a good diamond painting party.
Yeah. Lots of X in this one.
I can't get my lines straight tonight.
No, I had that problem earlier. Oh, that's right. It's 9:50 there. Of course it is. How's the weather been in Palmy? can hear my daughter being a monkey. Nice to know her problem was because she was hot. Kenzie, she hasn't discovered the art of taking layers off. Working and lurking. You're my regular little stalker, Carly. Oh, I didn't look at those posters. I was meant to. Darn video phone conference appointments.
I never say that I'm planning on going to bed early because it never happens.
I know. I just don't get to sleep in. Next week I'll be able to sleep in. Because it's school holidays. So I won't have to get up at 6 o'clock.
Unless Kenzie has other ideas and decides that Mum's got to be up.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I have to wake at 6 anyway because I have to take my pill at 6. But if I just wake up and take my pill, I can just doze off back to sleep. And she'll just crawl into bed next to me. School holidays are great. We have cuddles in the morning. She brings her tablet in.
And you have party time.
Yeah, she'd like to bring the chips and the chocolate in with her too, but that's not happening in my
like
bed.
The girl. That's my type of girl. Yeah, I heard New Zealand was going to get a fair bit of rain.
It's actually been quite warm here the last few days. I don't know. I should see. What have we hit? Oh, I haven't got my phone here.
Well, it is technically summer.
Oh, I know.
So it should be warm. Oh, there it is.
What was it today? Apparently we're going to get showers.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
So we had a high of, I should tell you what the high was today. Oh, 21. So it wasn't that. It was just humid. It was very humid today. Oh, yeah, I know where that is. Oh, yeah, I bet you guys. I forgot to show you guys the full version.
I actually want to go to New Zealand. That's one of my dream places to go.
I just left there. I have no desire. No offense to anybody or family that are still there, but okay, I will quickly share with you guys. This one. This is the full version of Lily of the Valley, and she is in May. She is for May, but she'll be released in January alongside the others.
She is absolutely stunning.
She is. I'll just leave her up there for a little bit for you guys. Yeah, she is cute. She's a little ballerina. I just finished it, but I'm thinking I might tweak it.
You're thinking you might what?
Tweak December.
Yeah, I think we leave December's as a mystery. What do you reckon?
Oh, do you think we might? I think we might get slaughtered for that one.
You wouldn't
Maybe
get
I'll leave
grumpy at us if we didn't show you December, would you?
Oh, I don't know. I think Viv might. She just said she was waiting for it. Any updates on Ziggy, the runaway tomcat?
No, I haven't got updates yet, but that's nothing uncommon. I'll end up hearing from him in a couple of days, and he'll tell me
it might take him a little
where
while.
Ziggy's gone on his travels.
Bloody tomcat.
I swear that Lynx is going to be in deep trouble.
Yes. Oh, so it sounds like our weather, except for we didn't have the rain and we had like 50% humidity, which made it hotter than it.
It's the humidity that's the killer.
Yeah. I can hear the ringneck doves outside. It's a little bit closer. I know it's your birthday month.
Okay, that's rather annoying.
What's annoying? So Jenny and I will both be in the hot seat tonight, guys. So if you've got questions about art or kits or diamond painting in general or pretty much anything really, feel free to ask away.
Hey, Chris.
Chris, hello, beautiful man. Oh, kick them out, Sarah. Kick them out. Oh, very cool, though. I cleaned up my daughter's room this afternoon, with a little bit of help. And I was meant to cook chicken nibbles for dinner, but I didn't get that far.
Mm. These numbers are tormenting me at the moment.
Are they?
Yes, I thought I'd done them all, and they more turn up.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bit like the lynx that goes hiding.
Ah, wow. Oh, that's a good question. How do I go? It kind of. So I'm a visual thinker. So when I think mainly in image. So some people are words, some people are music or sound. I'm literally a visual. So if I'm thinking, I literally the scene will build in my head. And then I layer by layer, I break it down and create it layer by layer. Sometimes when I'm working on an art piece, I can have up to 30, 40 layers. It just depends on how complex it is. There are some that I will be doing next year that are going to be just that they will be that complex. Hopefully they'll be amazing. But yeah, I break it down layer by layer, and I literally start at the front of the image. And I don't mean the front at the bottom, I mean like the front image, and like I go backwards. The Jules are having babies.
I don't know whether we're still going to do it. I'll have to talk to Rose about this, but we were planning on doing a live stream where everyone in the live stream can help us create an image. It's a very interesting process to actually watch it go from the formulation of an idea, words, into such a beautiful piece of art.
Yeah, Tellurian Fairy, Chris and Angie got to see, we were on video when I was designing it, and they literally got to see a good bulk of the process, and then me start editing it. And because it's, yeah, while I do render art and it's rendered it through in program, I then do quite a bit of post work to make it how I want it to look. It's kind of, yeah, I just kind of do it.
I'm
really
not sure why it's getting muted, Carly. Who knows why YouTube does what YouTube does.
Oh, how rude. It's all right, Chris. I was not surprised you were up late and probably should have been asleep long before you were asleep. Oh, it's today is fucking better be parcel delivery day. I just swore on live on YouTube, didn't I? I did. My apologies.
What did you say?
I swore. Because my sailor mouth just went. It's delivery day for Chris.
Ah, that's if UPS behaves.
They better. I will be stalking it in the morning when I wake up.
Rose, the Flower Girls will be chartered for, I don't know how many sizes at this stage. We had that discussion, Rose and I did last night. It'll probably be 2, if not 3 sizes. I'll see what sizes they go. I'm going to go through the site, and more than likely that anything that's a small size is going to be taken off the site for artist work, because it just doesn't do justice to their work.
The good thing about the Flower Girls is that they were designed specifically for those who don't feel like doing the super big kits that my artwork normally is. So it'll just, yeah. It's just a matter of working out the sizing. They like the art when we say design, I mean like the actual art picture itself. That's why they're so close up, so that you guys can have the detail in the smaller images and not lose much. Because
yeah, Palmy, we are going to do them so they're all going to be uniform sizes, so that you're going to actually be able to do a full set of them in the one size.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely similar sizing. They'll all be that. So I have a set sizing that I work on, and Jenny knows all my artwork pretty much is the new stuff coming out as a set size. So when I'm designing at for size reference for you guys, an A0 piece of paper. So roughly about the size of a poster, is because I'm used to designing for posters. So I design them for the posters, and then they can be rendered from there.
The standard size that I find that most of Rose's are is about a 60-85 for the standard, around a 70 to 100, a little bit varied. And then if it's the big size, it's around about 90 to 120, but don't quote me on that. I need to check them before I'll give a guaranteed size.
I used to be afraid of the bigger sizes, but once I did the first one, then I realized the detail was so much better. So now I just would rather spend that, for me personally, I'd rather spend that little bit extra money and get a bigger one and actually get the quality of image that I want. So that's why I order big. Yeah, I need some more of those.
Rose, that's the sweet spot for most people, is about a 60-80. It's the most that a lot of people can handle doing. I'm just a glutton for punishment and tend to like doing larger designs.
Yeah, I've got some big ones coming. So like Houdini was 100 by 80. And so I have some coming roughly about the same size as him. But saying that, Houdini that we're offering in January won't be that they're only going to be one set size. So
the Houdini is excuse me, 60-90, I think.
Yeah.
Because they are a limited edition, it's very hard to juggle the sizes. So we're making them a one set size, and they're around between a 60-80 to a 60-90, around that for all of them.
So Chris, you like the big kits too.
Yeah, time's a big factor because some people don't have the time to put into the bigger size canvases.
And it took me 3.5 months to do the Star Wars one I was working on. So that was kind of me procrastinating a lot, because I really wasn't that I didn't enjoy the image, because it was for the person, one of the people I love the most in this world. But it was just the quality. The quality was very much a letdown.
If you've got bad quality, it's hard to really get into the design, regardless of what the picture is.
Which is one of the reasons why Jenny kind of got interviewed.
I was put in the hot seat big time.
You were. Carly likes any size. Just needs to move the other spots in the house, depending not all fits on my desk to work at. Yeah, I can't paint on the floor. I'm too old. If I get down on the floor, I'm not getting back up. So I literally just drape it, and that's just the way I work. And I lay it out flat at the end of each day. So
yeah, if I tried to get down on the floor, I think everyone would laugh seeing me try to get back up.
Oh, look, do you remember me falling in the garden the other week?
Yes.
Oh, I did a very good beached whale impersonation. I would recommend for the animals, Rose, definitely in square if you want a nice, clear, crisp image. Yeah, like it depends what you want to wear. I mean, if you want a nice soft image, you're going to want to do browns. But if you want all the definition and all the clarity that comes with it, a square is definitely the way to go. And that's what I would recommend.
some people just can't handle squares. Some people can't handle rounds. I personally prefer squares. But I will do a round if I need to. But with those, they are definitely square for me. So it really is a personal choice.
Carly, I have stuff on my dinner table, so I can't kind of work there either. But I have my own studio space, to be fair, in the house, so I'm very, very fortunate. My toes are being smooched by a cat. Yeah. I mean, when people ask me about my art, would you do it in square or round? It's like, well, personally, me, I do square. But that's my own personal preference because I like the image to be how I know it should be in my head. Like, I'm a square user, so I design for square. But they transpose. Get my words out. I'm speaking Angelines tonight. They transpose really well into round. So it's just, personal preference. Like I said, round's a softer image, squares are a crisper, sharper image. It just depends how you want your image to look.
That has to be one of the biggest questions that I've been asking the whole time I've been in business is what is better, round or square? And my answer to that, and some people may look at it as a cop-out, but my answer to that is it is personal preference because I don't want to turn around and tell someone, I'll definitely go square, and for whatever reason they don't like them, it doesn't work out, and they hate then the process. I would prefer them to pick what they want, and then the process becomes a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah. I'm saying that those that prefer rounds that have had crappy squares, I do like to offer the challenge of trying our squares, just one kit. That's my, and I say to them, look, if you've had a bad run with squares and you want to, challenge you to give one kit a go at least, and then at least you can say, well, no, I don't like them, or yes, I do. It was just bad drills in the last kits that I've done, or whatever. But like Jenny said, it is personal preference. Carly, that is one of the perks of living alone. You can leave stuff wherever you like.
But that's also why, as a company, that every canvas offered on the website will be always offered in round or square. I do not like, and I never have liked, pigeonholing that a canvas has to be in one type of drills.
And Chris, what do you think, like, since you've just, delved into square, how are you finding it? Like, what are you finding the differences? I agree. I think if you want to make the rebirth, the Phoenix pop, my strong recommendation would be square. But once again, it always comes down to personal choice. Just because I'm the artist of the piece doesn't mean I know crap. Like, seriously. Just, don't do what's right for you always. I'm doing it in square. I've never tried AB, so I'm looking forward to doing it because I've never had ABs.
Them ABs is shiny.
It's going to be so beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put a question out there to those that are on. We have a few lurkers. If you've only used round drills, what has stopped you from trying square drills? And the same goes in reverse. If you've only used square drills, what's has been the thing that stopped you from trying round drills?
So, Chris, you're doing United and rounds, yeah? Yeah, I'm the same, Callie. I mean, I've done 1 or 2 rounds, and for me, yeah, it's quicker. Well, it's meant to be quicker for me, not so much. I'm a lot faster with a square because that's what I'm used to.
I actually don't find rounds a challenge. That's my problem. And I've done a few rounds when I first started diamond painting, and I just don't find them enough of a challenge for me, and which then ends up boring me.
There's just something satisfying about getting it in the right spot and hearing that click. Whenever I've done a round, I've never had that click sound.
Yeah, I think that's what it's missing, that click, that telling you you've actually seeded it right.
Yeah, it's a sensory thing.
There you go, that sound you just heard.
Yeah. And that one. I find squares I can be mindless, Chris. So because I'm just used to it, I just go plonk. You guys have been watching me for this is the 3rd week diamond painting. You know, I just kind of get in the zone and I just go for it. Squares for me is just a dunk dunk dunk. Rounds confuse me.
Well, I think rounds you have to think too much. Is the placement right? Whereas because squares butt up against one another, you don't have to think about it. You know if the placement's right.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was round. It still looks absolutely amazing. I would love to do United and do the dresses. Here we go. With ABs and crystals through it. I think that would just look.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. I just think it would just look. Oh. I'm a bling bling girl. Like you'll see my bling collection for my nails when you get here. Like seriously. Well, I think I've probably had maybe 2 or 3 pieces, 4 max of trash. And that was me being extremely pedantic. So
I think, Chris, too, with squares, it depends whether the company takes enough care on producing them as well. Don't get me wrong, we still do have issues with squares sometimes, but we will sort it out when those issues arise.
Yeah, so it's quite consistent across both shapes. Curious, here's a weird question for you, Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way of finding out, because this is me talking, whether the drills are made from recycled plastic?
I could probably ask the suppliers if they are. The drills aren't resin; the drills are actually acrylic.
Oh, they're acrylic. Oh, that's
because
different.
resin drills, and I have had customers tell me they've got resin drills from us, but the resin drills are a lot more expensive. So a lot of the companies are actually getting out of resin drills now.
So they're not actually plastic at all.
Hey?
They're not exactly plastic at all. They're acrylic. Well, that's good to know.
Carly, if a company cares enough for their customers, they'll try and ensure customers get a good quality drill. It does, like I said, it does happen, and I've had it happen with customers, and I've got one I've got to fix up at the moment where the drills are different sizes, but that happens with any company, but the companies have to back up the problems and they have to be prepared to fix it. And that nothing frustrates me more than when they're not prepared to fix something.
Yeah.
And that's why I do kits, because I'm able to look at the kits that we sell, and we're able to back up what the quality is. So we can't say that we don't know what the quality is, what people are having to work with, and if there's problems that, yes, we can get them rectified. There's just no way I could go back to some of the cheaper stores now. Not just because I'm business partner, but even like before then, I'd made that decision, as you know, Jenny. Mm-hmm.
Because seriously, it's just, I've got the best. I don't need to worry about the rest.
Yeah. Hang on, I've got to get something.
And that's my personal view.
See, there's something I'm about to address with my supplier, and these have come to me. These drills are actually sticking together. I'm not happy, but I'm thinking that might be the humidity up here. Sorry about the noise.
See, for me, if I can do a whole kit and I've only pulled out in that whole kit maybe 30 or 40 pieces of trash,
Mm-hmm.
that's not bad. For me, that's quite average. Um, the kit that I've just finished, um, I pulled that out in the first within the first row.
Yeah, and that's not acceptable to have
No.
that much trash in whole canvas. It does happen, and if it does happen, I will certainly speak to the suppliers and get answers. Carly, we've got two types of drill, two types of grinders, which is 3D printed ones and also little novelty ones. I like 3D printed ones personally. And I do have some in stock.
Yeah, Chris, honestly, I hate it when they're clumpy. Static's another one. Static is because of the different when they fly over, the air pressure and the temperature in the planes change. So the drills can sweat, which then causes the static and them to clump together. So I normally stick mine between two wet wipes and give them a good roll around, and then stick them between two paper towels to dry, and then I literally leave them out to dry, and that's the best way I've found to get rid of the staticky, clumpy ones that like to stick together.
Yeah, actually, these have gone real staticky, and I think it's the humidity that's caused them to go that way.
Yeah,
because they're terrible.
It goes down to temperature, and because the higher you store your drills, so if you're storing your drills on a high shelf, the heat rises. That's what you need to remember is heat rises. So if they're up high, they're going to get hot and they're going to sweat.
That actually explains a lot because I was storing the drills up on a shelf.
Yeah. So the lower to the floor, the better. Mine sit in I've got a wheelie rack, like a veggie stand.
Yep.
On wheels, and mine sit in the bottom of that as close to the floor as I can get them. The ones I've got stuff in drawers, but they're like sort of middle length, so not so bad. So anywhere like from waist down would be my recommendation to store drills. This is just from personal experience. Because higher up, if you've got a temperature gauge in your house, the roof is always hotter. It's always the hotter. So it's because heat rises.
So it goes to show we can all sometimes learn new things.
Yeah, thank my science teacher in 3rd and 4th form for that bit of useless information.
Well, it's not useless because it's useful for diamond painting, but you didn't think so at the time.
No, I actually enjoyed science class. I was wanting to study it all the way through. I was going to be an archaeologist, believe it or not.
Well, I'm glad you're not.
No, I'm kind of glad too now, but I wanted to travel the world and be an archaeologist. I had a passion for Egypt, and I still do have a bit of a passion for Egypt, but I wanted to travel to Egypt and go and help uncover tombs and mummies, and yeah.
That would be awesome.
It would be.
But no, my luck, I'd get captured by a mummy.
Yeah. I just think it would have been fun. So I wanted to study biology and history and art in school. But because I shifted schools, I never got a chance to. Oops. I'm just going to go turn my alarm off, guys. Be back in a second. I can hear it going off. You go see Dad. All right, Palmy, honey. I'm glad we can help you fall asleep. Thank you so much for popping in, just in case you do fall asleep.
Night, Palmy. Sleep well. Okay, we have a stray in with our 3828 drills.
Well, that's going to happen because they make them all on the same machine, I'm assuming.
Yeah, the odd stray. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
The hitchhikers.
I always giggle when I find a round in my squares. It's a nice quiet evening in here tonight.
Hey?
It's a quiet evening in here tonight.
I've got to send an email after this. About some more art.
Oh, yes. That was my first time part of being that process. It was kind of cool.
That was cool, getting help. Because there's a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah, I was ruthless, though.
We have some quiet lurkers tonight.
We do. I think I'm going to have to start sleeping with a fan on.
Hey?
I said I'm going to have to start sleeping with a fan on if this heat keeps up.
I sleep with a fan on because it's too muggy.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wake up in a ball of sweat. It's not fun.
See, so these are being stored at floor level, and it's really hot here. And as you guys can see, they're not staticky, they're not clumpy, they're all just perfect.
Yeah. I think I might have to do that because some of these are not playing nice.
I hope it's got bubbles in it, Rose. Actually, I was meant to bath my munchkin tonight, but she wasn't. She was quite happy sitting quietly in her room making videos. She never bath tomorrow night. One night won't kill her. She's starting to get a little bit of a tan, I noticed today.
Mackenzie is.
Yeah, she's not my little white pale thing anymore. She's actually starting to tan up a little.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, Kenzie's the same. She's got to have a bath. We've got a 3-in-1 that we buy for her, and it bubbles up so nicely. And it's got a unicorn on it, so even better for her.
Oh, yeah, it's got to have the unicorn.
Yeah, so it's taken me an hour to finish my first colour.
Oh, my goodness. So that was just one colour?
Mm-hmm.
And you really can't class that as colour blocking either.
No, because it was more confetti type. I'm going to need some more 3778. That's not it. It's 3772. That's not it. Was it 377? It was 3778. excuse my cough, guys. So yeah, see, there's one, like I've just pulled these out and they're just not clumpy, not staticky.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's just the one colour that's annoying me because it's not right.
In my studio, it gets quite warm.
But I think there might be a bit of oily residue on it, which is causing it a problem because it's got that drill odor.
Yeah. So if I'll put my gear out because I'm getting hot. If they will sweat. So like plastic sweats, acrylic sweats, acrylic nails in a heat wave will sweat, which is why people suddenly feel like their fingertips are getting hot. That's why we gels.
I'll stick them in the fridge.
Yeah.
See if that stops them from doing what they're doing.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. So you guys got any other questions?
We don't bite, I promise.
Well, speak for yourself. I like a nibble now and then. I mean,
We'll scare them off.
oh,
We got a
I
lot
might bring
false sense of security. Didn't you know that?
Might bring in some more people. They might be interested in DP in a nibble.
DP and bite.
DP in a nibble.
I've got to get a softer chair, I think.
More cushion on your bum.
I got a number.
It's one of the reasons why I like to stop after 2 hours. Get out and walk around and, So, okay, so we've got some mums in here this evening. And mums with little boys. Now, I want to create a series of little boy pictures like I've done with the flower girls. Now, the thing is, the flower girls that will grow with, the girls will grow with the flower girls. They'll treasure them. They'll keep them on their thing. Little boys are a little bit different. So if I was to do little boy pieces like I've done the flower girls, what would you guys like to see them with? So the flowers have got flowers. You see, I've got one of each. Oh, she's coming. I'm doing them in order, Rose. I'm teasing you guys. I really am. Yeah. So Rose, you've got all boys. So what would you like to see on the boy versions? Would you like cars? Would you like trains? Would you like transport just in general? Looking for ideas of what I can put with the boys because I will be releasing them later next year. Oh, we will be releasing them later next year. So
it's just to give some idea if it's something that you'd like to see up on a little boy's wall.
yeah. So my little boy is 21 and not so little.
And my little boy's 29. So, and hopefully Rose will get to meet my little boy.
I'm looking forward to it.
Well, he's not so little anymore.
You'll have to wait 2 years to meet my
you heard me calling him my little boy.
Oh, they're always our little boys. Cars, footballs, soccer balls, and trains. Yeah, I was okay. Yep, that's good. We're thinking along similar lines. So that's good. Tonka trucks.
Yeah, well, I look at how many boys grow up playing with matchbox cars and Tonka trucks and little motorized bikes and scooters, and then grow up to be car lovers and truck drivers and things like that.
Racing car drivers. My nephew's a racing car driver. I used to be a racing car driver.
I think my son at one stage tried to be a racing car driver. I get home from work one night, and it was when he used to live with us, and I noticed that he's home. I said, "What are you doing home?" And he says, "Funny story about that." I was waiting for the punchline.
Yeah.
So I said, "And by the way, where's your car?" And he said, "Funny story about that." Then I knew it was serious. He hadn't long had his license, bought his own car, and as mums advise their kids, you don't buy an expensive car in case you have a car accident, because it's inevitable to happen. And he'd actually come off a road onto a freeway and hit the edge of the entrance to the well, it's not a freeway, it's a highway. Hit the entrance to that and nearly ran his car into a house, flipped his car, and come out of it hardly touched. He was a very, very lucky young man that day.
Very lucky. Rose, that is a big age gap.
Oh, yeah. I said to him, "You were very lucky. You did two good things that day." And he goes, "What's that?" And I said, "You come out of that alive. And secondly, you're insured."
Yeah. Oh, you must be a very proud mum, Rose.
Awesome, Rose. Who does he play for?
I can't talk. Bridie was 20 when Jordan was born. Like literally the day before her 20th birthday, he was born. And then Jordan was 6 when Mackenzie was born.
My kids were close together.
Oh, I tried. It wasn't through lack of trying.
Awesome, Rose.
Ooh. says me, who pretends to know what Panthers are, and I mean I know what Panthers are. I don't.
No, that's for rugby. That's the Penrith Panthers.
See, yeah. I used to follow Australian rugby more, like in football, more than I used to follow New Zealand, but it's been years. I used to be a Manly supporter, and didn't even live here. Oh, there's another X I missed.
Is that because of the lockdowns, Rose?
What? Oh,
Rose Willis.
Sorry. Oh, that's hard. Is he going to get a chance to come home for Christmas this year? This is my first Christmas without my son in 21 years. So it's a bittersweet Christmas. It's our first one here, but it's my first one without my son as well. Oh, how exciting. That is amazing. I'm so glad you're going to get to see them for Christmas. I am hoping next year that there will be more control over this pandemic and that we will be able to get the older kids home here for Christmas next year.
Yeah, my son lives in Victoria and I rarely get to see him because of his work commitments.
Yeah. I'm also hoping I've got a niece who's like a daughter to me in Queensland. And so she's got 2 little boys and a husband. So I'm hoping that maybe next year we can do a family Christmas down here. Oh, I must send there. I've got presents here for them I need to send up. Must do that this week or next week. Probably next week because I'm not going to get out much this week.
Oh, it's a crazy week.
Yeah. It is, Rose. I agree. It is really, really, really hard. And they're always our babies, no matter how big they get. I mean, I'm blessed. I have Kenzie at home with us. And that's awesome. But yeah, I'm still going to miss my boy. And I know Rory's going to miss his girls. I'm going to have to find some nice meat to have for Christmas because I can't eat ham.
That's so unfair.
Yeah. to. Right. So my mum's trying to talk to me. So what I'm going to do is send her the link address. So must organise that beginner's kit for mum too sometime.
Yeah. Organise that in the next little bit and bring it down with me.
Yeah. Yeah, send it over to her. As long as get it to her before February.
Yeah, we'll send it just after I arrive. I just want you to check on what you want.
So my mum is coming up 18 February, and she's interested in starting diamond painting. So we're going to set her up with a little starter pack to start her off properly, and send it over to her from Jenny and I for her birthday. She knows about it, so it's not a secret. I'll have to get Kenzie to draw her a pretty picture, pop it in.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's the last day of school, last week at school.
It's going too quickly.
Sure is.
It just seemed like yesterday that Kenzie went back to school or went to school.
Yeah. It's amazing how well she's settled in. It was bittersweet this morning. We had to organise where her funding was going to be allocated to support her the best, and it's always bittersweet because you get to. That's yay, she's got funding. That's awesome. The hardest thing is we're hearing just how much she needs the funding and the support. Yeah, it's a race. Brendan, welcome back, darling. How are you? How's all your welding going? Yeah, Tammy, she breaks up early on Friday. So we've been advised to pick them up from the bus an hour early. So then I get 8 weeks of sleep in. Whew.
If we were working on the same kit, then we could race.
We should do that. You would never race me. I use multi-places, so.
Oh yeah, but you DP faster than I do.
Yeah, but you use multi-places. I don't. So it would work out to be about even, really.
I used to hate the start of school holidays. It was always so busy.
We don't like everything we want. We order in. I mean, I'm going to have to go Christmas shopping eventually, but I've been putting that off because I really just don't do crowds.
Yeah, it's funny that you have to do that at some stage.
Yeah. I just don't want to.
And
So
then
Brendan,
is it
8?
7 weeks home?
7 or 8, yeah. She goes back first week of February. Brendan, I woke up this morning with only 20 hives. How bloody awesome is that? For those that don't know, Brendan is my photography mentor and
Awesome.
yeah. He taught me so much about photography over the last 10 to 12 years. We've kind of lost count.
So all those many moons ago.
All those many photos ago, definitely. Oh, cat's gone loopy. Oh, it's baby poo time. Oh, yeah. You're just showing off. Like, they were really cool, though. Like, Brendan sent me videos last night of getting Google to open his stuff and turn on his lights and change the colours. That was pretty cool. I need to build a house and do that in my house.
Yeah, I'd like a house to do that.
Yeah. I'd like that. I can just imagine Kenzie running around going, Google lights.
My problem is we've got Apple here, so it's Siri, and Siri's just stubborn.
Yeah, there's only one Apple product in this house, and it belongs to Mackenzie. I've got to remember to take the Siri. I almost need a bloody PA these days to remember stuff.
That's why I've got a diary.
Yeah, I need to get one of those too. So, got to catch up with you sometime, Brendan. I've been here for nearly 4.5 months now. So last year, I was meant to fly over in April, and I was going to fly into Brisbane, spend some time with my niece and watch her get married. And then I was going to fly to Canberra and spend a week with Brendan and catch up with some friends.
So what's Brendan from unsunny Canberra, is he?
He is. And then I was going to fly into Melbourne as a stopover and say hello to family and friends here, and then fly home. Only about 8 million photos. You reckon we've taken that? We probably actually have between us. Actually, thinking about it. And then there was my Sue Bryce phase, which actually did teach me a lot, to be fair. Could you imagine Kenzie running around playing with all the lights and changing colours? She'd have a field day.
You'll get up to a disco.
She would. We used to, when she was having trouble sleeping, we used to have a blue light in her room, which helped her sleep. Have you been fed, Poochie? Did Dad feed you? I'm almost finished.
I've finished the section I was doing. Carly, it's got a mind of its own.
Oh, that's good to know, Brendan. You can use Google with the Apple ones. I know. I cannot believe you were in, like, it was like you were so close. I was going to say something and I thought, oh, no, I'm not, you know, you were on a mission. I know what your mission was. And I was like, but like, it was like you were so close. And I haven't had a Brendan hug in years. So, yeah, I was just like, damn it. Soon, Brendan, soon. Last colour for the evening. Turn it around the right way, Rose. I know. Next time you just have to come down and have a weekend and, yeah, we'll do something and hang out and have some whiskey. Roy's just perked up whiskey. I'm trying to convince Brendan he needs to come down to Melbourne and have whiskey. Yeah. Even Roy agrees you need to come down and have whiskey. Yeah, I must admit with COVID did with the whole cosplay community kind of made photography a little bit more difficult. And I have actually unpacked my camera. I have turned it on and I have taken a few odd pictures, but I just haven't had time to go out and do some shooting properly. Roy's giving me shit in the background. Just clean it off. Right, straighten the line. Oh, I just had a really bad thought. We could sell these straighteners to drug users. I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah. I do. I am a fast diamond painter, so. And I think she's restocking for tomorrow.
I'm just putting all the bottles away because I got lazy.
Naughty girl. I think it's going to miss her squeaky session in a minute. You have been warned, people that don't like the squeak. Tis coming. Well, Jenny would like me to go to Queensland, Brendan. She would.
Yep.
She would love me to be able to go out to Queensland. My problem is small fry that would. I mean, she travels well on a plane. That's great, but it's a bit hard to go out for work. And she can't actually fly at the moment until we have her vaccine status sorted. So, kind of stuck at the moment. But that's okay.
One day.
Every time I straighten these, Brendan, like I go on with the straightener, I think of you telling me off about my crooked horizon photos. Cat, stop picking on the dog. Boom. We will do an upscale photo. I'll level it up, lift it up so you guys can see it from a distance. I know, I think awesome. I learned from the best. Okay. So drill field look. Look at those girls.
That is
Oh.
looking awesome.
Yeah. We're going to go up, up, up. And go up higher so we can try and get it all in. So we're starting just at the cube of the boobs, starting to come through a little bit. They don't actually need to be rolled, Brendan. So, but the thing, they're actually, the canvas is glued. So you have to come down so I can show you. So I roll it out of habit. It's just, yeah. I spent years doing crappy kits. When I say crappy, cheap kits, and then this one I don't actually have to roll, but I do out of habit, just to confirm that they're pressed down. Yeah, it's just like driving from one end of New Zealand for me.
Melbourne to Queensland is about 18 hours.
Yeah, it's like driving from the top of the North Island to the bottom of the North Island. I had to put my hair up, it was getting hot.
That's just
so yeah,
a little
every time I
off.
straighten my lines, Brendan, I think of you and those darn horizons. My horizons have never been crooked. Ever since. It's drilled into me, even like from the start, from when I take it, boom. When I'm going to take even a seascape or a landscape of some description, I make sure my lines are straight.
You can't have crooked lines.
No, it's the first thing I actually teach anyone, is make sure your horizon lines are straight. Because it was drummed into me. I don't know how many times I had to go and retake a photo. Hard knock school, but worth it.
That's the only way to learn.
Best photography teacher either. Ever. Don't let it go to your head, Brendan. You know I love you. One of my dearest friends.
It's better.
So tomorrow we will finish this row on Wednesday, and then we'll start down on the next. Oh my gosh, we're almost getting to the halfway mark.
Well, that's good. It definitely should be finished by the end of December.
Yes,
close to it.
Yeah, close to it. Oh, well, it's been a lovely evening, guys. That was a nice easy section I just did, because while it was scattered, it was only a few colours. Yes, yeah, Brendan, it is. Just, yeah. The lessons I learned from you is so installed in me, and I'm so thankful for that. Very much so. Brendan is an amazing portrait photographer. Just and your skyscapes, like your landscapes with the sky in it from your roof. Like, we've still got to go and have a bourbon on your roof at some stage. We will get there. I'm closer now. I've done my part.
He just visits for Melbourne for a little while and then disappears again.
Sorry?
He just visits Melbourne for a little while and disappears again.
Yeah,
Doesn't tell you.
Yeah. He was only here for like half an hour, and then God, I didn't even get to see him. So next time. You would see on sports bike doesn't count. Cars, you have to deal with bigger traffic. Oh. All right, lovelies. We're going to call it quits there for the night.
Been a long day.
It has been a long day. We finished work at 1 o'clock this morning.
And then I was up again at 6.
And I was up again at 7.
Yeah. So, but we wouldn't have it any other way. We love what we do, so that's how we work. So
We certainly do.
Yeah. So don't forget, Christmas Eve here, we're going to have at the 10 a.m. session, Melbourne time, we will have the Christmas party. We will not be diamond painting, but yes, definitely bring a little something to drink.
And we will be celebrating.
Yeah, we're celebrating Christmas. Yeah, definitely be worth it. We'll be doing a big giveaway for a copy of the limited edition Houdini. So you want to be, there's going to be lots of goodies. Lots and lots of goodies given away. Yeah, and hopefully we'll organise, if you guys get a sneak peek of not Tusks of Love, Lion's Pride, which is one of the other limited editions that's coming out. Hashtag sunset from Brendan's room. You've teased me for years for those, so we will definitely be doing that at some stage. Definitely. Yeah, way too long. So, yeah, that's it. We're signing out for the night, guys. Yeah. Faster, I say. I had so much. Okay, I'm going to ring you and tell you where my mind went on that one. Expect a call in 5 minutes. Seriously, I'm going to ring you in 5 minutes. I will ring you after I've spoken to him, and we'll organise Sarah and make sure you have some dinner. You
talking to me there?
Yes, I'm looking at you.
Maybe.
Make sure you don't.
Right. Night, everyone.
Night, guys. Bless your bums. Don't forget to go out and bless other people's bums.